Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Reading with Kim. And today we have a really unique experience. I still have hangover about this book. I'm completely in shock, and I am talking about The Secret History from Donna Tartt. In this story, we are following 5 students that all of them have in common that they taking Greek class with this really unique, particular, mysterious professor, and his name is Julian. And in order to take his class, you cannot take any other class. All your classes, they have to be with him. That's his requirement in order to be enrolled in this Greek exclusive class that only a few people are taking. And this book is following the point of view of Richard. Richard is a kind of, I would say, the main protagonist, that he's like telling us a story. And the story opens when he is confessing that they kill one of his friends, fellows, Bunny. And that's how they open the book. They open the story and how they did it, why they did it, and what happened after they commit this murder. So this book is really dark. I was completely in shock. It talked a lot about drugs, a lot about like mental issues and obsession that you can have for a specific idea, especially when a professor or someone is putting you that in your mind. Book, we can see the 5 different personalities of the students, and I really enjoy how the author was really creating and building each character. We see Camilla, we see Charles, we see like Henry, we see Richard, we see Bonnie. Bonnie is the one that they kill. And it was a moment when I was like, yes, I can't even stand this guy. Like, he's so annoying. But to kill him, it was completely insane. I don't know if you guys ever see like this series where you are supposed to protect the killer and you were like, oh my god, the police gonna get the killer. So that's what this book about. I'm not saying you have to protect the killer, but this is a point of view from the killer, from the people who are justifying what they did. Like, they really believe they did the correct thing, and it's so sad, but at the same time so angry. I was like completely in shock how their brain works and how the obsession they have about this Greek class and about all the ideas that this professor put on them. And how we see here how this Richard guy, the student who comes to this school, like, of coming from, yes, very dysfunctional family, like we all have our own issues, right? So he's coming to this school and he gets like, I want to enroll in this Greek class. Like, he's just started from this curiosity about, I want to enroll in this class. And just because this professor is really particular and very selective, that's when he gets hooked more. He was like, well, I want to be part of this selected group. What do I have to do in order to be part of this? And he was really good student. Like, he was like above the many students. And in order to take this class, the first thing he has to do is, okay, you only have to take classes with this professor. So you have to give all your outside world just from this class. Like, you don't like have no friends, nothing. Just all your mind has to be focused with this class. So when the story is developing, we can see the changes that Richard is getting into his personality, into the way of his living, into the normal world, because he was taken from this normal life with friends, girlfriends, like every single thing that a student should live, just to be part of this group. And how these people really involve him and convince him from the ideas, and how they commit this murder to one of his friends, right? Like we see a lot of like bullying, we see a lot of drugs, how the drugs is like working in their minds, how like they store everything. And this is the first part of the book. In the second part of the book, because the book is divided by two parts, so the first part of the book is how and why they commit this murder, and you start getting to know every single of them, which I really love. And in the second part of the book is like what happened after, right? What happened after they kill this guy, like how was completely like they justifying the situations they went through, the emotions they went through, like everything that happens, and how the police get involved, if he's gonna catch who it was, because obviously they trying to protect each other, right? The main thing is they trying to don't get caught by the police, by anything. So they have to be very careful what they say, how they say it, who they talking to, and they start getting crazy, because obviously when you commit something that bad, you start getting like these, you know, flashes and flashbacks and situations. So this book, it's about that. And I don't know if I will ever read something similar to this. I don't think I ever did. And I was in shock to myself, saying like, how am I getting hooked in this like insanity situation? And I couldn't stop reading this book, and I was like, this is crazy. They're gonna get these guys, they're gonna, like, the police going to get those guys, and how they justify and how they think, why they think in this way. But at the same time, since I'm an adult and I think I'm a normal person, I was thinking like, well, yeah, because everything they put on their minds, the drugs, the alcohol, all the access that they have in this situation, they start believing that they are right. They believe in their own lies. They believe like, no, we did the right thing, like, of course, because this guy was this and because that. So it's really, really crazy and insane. This story is extremely well done, because even the story was, I won't say disgusting, but it was like insane. It was extremely well done. Like, she did an extraordinary job, and I was on the point that I was obsessed with these people. I was like really obsessed about what was happening in their mind, and what was gonna happen, and how they did, and why, like how, why, and everything. And just to see the sadness of a normal kid changing everything just because you are around these people, it's crazy. And it's well said that the 5 people you are with, that you are surrendered with, is how you become. So we have to be very careful who we really spend our times with. Like, really, when I finished the book, I was like sad, devastated, hangover, and I'm still. And I was thinking, wow, like, it really matters who you are with. It really does. Like, you cannot say, oh yeah, I'm completely different to everybody, I can be with this crazy person, but I'm different, I think different. No, you become these people, like, you really do. And this book, it took Donna Tartt 8 years to write this book, like from the start to like she actually published, 8 years. And no wonder why. This story is extraordinary. Now, if you are really like sensitive, and this, I have to say, like, this warning, like, trigger, because it is very tough, and I'm talking about bullying and talking about a lot of things that are really emotional. And it took me like 3 days to read this book, and I'm still like, what did I read? Like, why did I read about 5 sick kids who are killing one of their friends, and then trying to get rid of this murder and justifying everything and how their mind works? So this, what is this book about? Book for me was a 5 out of 5 stars, and it's a genre that I really like, the horror genre and the thriller, but this is completely something different that I used to read. So if you want to give it a try, please do it, and let me know what you think, because it's crazy. Like, it is crazy how you start having feelings for those crazy people. Like, you really do. Like, you really do. Nothing is black and white. It has a lot of grays in between. And yeah, like, it's a lot about mental health and about what you read is important, what you see is important, how you talk to is important, and your ideas, and don't get in this situation of drugs, alcohol to completely disturb your brain and the things that you can do to think that is correct doing that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it, and if you do, please give it a like and share it with your friends, and I'm gonna see you next time with another book adventure.